following is documented in a WorldNet Daily article by Tom Redmond posted on September the 2nd, 2010. I will begin with a brief overview, and then I will reveal the judge's shocking revelation, which was stated in her official decision. Lieutenant Colonel Terrence Lakin is a physician in the United States Army. He is in his 18th year of service. He has called for his own court-martial hearing because he is refusing further deployment until the constitutional eligibility issue of the Commander-in-Chief is settled in a court of law. Army Colonel Denise R. Lind, the judge in a preliminary hearing, just ruled regarding the evidence to be allowed in the scheduled October court-martial of Lieutenant Lakin that he will be denied access to any of Obama's records, as well as any testimony from those who may have access to the records. She effectively ruled that a military court is not the place for Barack Obama's presidential eligibility to be evaluated. Every federal case in this matter thus far, without exception, has denied the plaintiff's access to any requested documentation regarding the president's eligibility. No case has yet been heard on its merit with documentary evidence presented by the plaintiff in a court of law regarding Obama's constitutional eligibility to serve as president. No case has yet been heard which has settled the matter or determined Obama's guilt or innocence, his constitutional eligibility, one way or the other. While Colonel Lind ruled that it was not relevant for the military to be considering such claims, Lieutenant Lakin's civilian attorney said the case would continue and argued that under U.S.C. Rule 46, a defendant put on court-martial has the right to call any and all witnesses and obtain any evidence in his or her defense. Judge Lind, who took 40 minutes to read her decision to the court, disagreed and refused to allow Lieutenant Lakin to obtain the documentary evidence needed or the witness evidence needed to defend his court-martial case. And then, surprisingly, shockingly, Judge Lind made the following argument in her reasoning for not allowing Lieutenant Lakin to continue with his documentary evidence gathering so necessary to his court-martial defense. She said, "Opening up such evidence could be an embarrassment to the president, and it's up to Congress to call for impeachment of a sitting president." Wow! What is it that this military judge knows about the man in the White House? What is it that she is afraid that further evidence collection in a court-martial case may uncover? Was she sending a message to Congress that Barack Obama needs to be impeached because of the embarrassing evidence that is available to them if they would only ask? Lakin's court-martial is scheduled for October the 13th through the 15th. Would you please send this video to your congressman?